This is This is conducting an in-water survey on the Pacific Dawn on August 28th, 2020. We have David Jaslimore from Miriam at this time, and we are located at Grand Bahama Anchorage in Freeport, Grand Bahama Island. In attendance, we have Mr. Alejandro Cacho from Lloyd Surveyor. He's attendance by remote. Alright, David, we're starting from the bow right here, so David is on the bulbous bow. Tell me what you see.
So far, I just see a normal chain abrasions, no signs of indentations into the hull itself.
So you see normal chain abrasions on the bulbous bow itself? Do you see any signs of indentations, anything to report?
From first glance, negative upside. No signs of indentations.
Alright, so we have light to medium chain scraping. Inside the chain scraping, is there any growth? How's the growth looking on the paint?
Roger that. So most of the growth is coming from the chain abrasions.
Okay, Roger D, Roger D. So we have light here. Any barnacles, anything like that to report?
Negative, no signs of barnacles as yet.
Okay, just come off from the bulbous bow for me a little bit. Just come off a little bit. So just got up a photo or so. That's good right there. Pan a little bit to your right. And pan down. Okay, good. So bulbous bow looks pretty good. Let's drop underneath and let's pick up some sounders. Do me a favor, please. Confirm the visibility, please.
Visibility is about 10 meters.
Roger, Roger. We look confirm visibility about 10 meters.
Divers on bottom, looking for sounders.
Roger, Roger. Divers on the bottom, looking for any Doppler sounders.
Okay. C1. Alright, there we go. We have an echo sounder right here. This is an echo sounder. That's correct.
Roger, Roger. Alright, let's look at it from a different angle. And let's see if we can find any, if you have a speed log or anything up on the, anywhere close to that. On it for me a touch. It's pretty good right there. Alright, sir. Let's continue on.
Speed log.
If you don't see it in 1 minute, so we'll continue on the vertical sides. Don't look at any other sounders.
Roger.
Okay. Good. Alright, let's pick a side. Let's come up on the side then. Let's take a look on the vertical side.
Dive into the starboard side.
Roger, Roger. Divers heading to the starboard side. Roger, Roger. Divers coming up on the starboard side right here. We can see the draft numbers right there on the starboard side.
Roger that.
You still have some light scraping still present, correct?
That is correct.
Any signs of indentations? Anything to report?
Negative topside.
Do me a favor, please confirm paint type on there. Is it SPC paint or FRC paint? Just rub it. Let's see what comes off.
FR.
The FRC is silicone paint.
Roger.
Okay, Roger D. So we have silicone paint on the vessel here. Good. Let's pick up the draft numbers on the port side and continue going off.
Roger that. Heading to port side.
Roger, dive is heading over towards the port side. Is it still FRC on whenever you cross the flat bottom again? Confirm what kind of paint on the flat bottom too. If it's still FRC, sometimes they mix it up. Put SPC on the bottom and FRC.
Yeah, it's at FRC.
Still silicone paint on the flat bottom. Wow. Okay. Continue going across. Remember, as you're going across, you're panning from side to side.
Roger.
That's your thing on right there. That's your draft meter right there. Go take a look at that. Or it might be these. You might see the. Okay. Perfect. All right, sir. Continue on.
Draft meter on the port side.
Roger, roger. Diving now is on the port side. We're looking at the forward draft numbers right there. But you can still see that the scraping is still consistent going past the draft numbers. Alright, so let's continue going off. Diver, now it's on the port side.
Diver heading aft.
Whenever you come to a four-way, let's take a look at the well seam, or whenever you come to a four-way well seam right there.
Roger.
I let the well seam look right there.
Right there, the well seam looks in good condition. Don't seem to have no breaks or damages to it.
Yeah, we can see the well seam is ground down a little bit, probably due from the chain scraping against it, but the well seam looks pretty good in good condition, sorry.
Roger, that's just removal of paint.
Alright, sir, you're still on the port side. Let's take just come off it a little bit and just pan up for me. Just pan up, looking at the port side here. Okay, perfect. Alright, that's a good video right there. Let's continue going. You see the ICCP right there? Let's take a look at the ICCP.
Roger. But I didn't look like it.
Alright, what's that right there?
It's like a
That's the indent right there.
indent right there. You can see the scrape too.
Roger, so something indented right there. Okay, so let me let the surveyor know.
Roger.
Okay, let's take a measurement of it. How deep is it? Okay, let's make a measurement. Let's use the tape that Johnny gave you. Let's see how deep it is. The scorch looks pretty defined right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, painted over. So it's painted over. So it looks like this was What's the depth that you had?
3 centimeters.
That's the inside or centimeter side?
Centimeters.
Okay, Roger. So we have approximately 3 centimeters indent. Give me the length. Give me the length of it also. From the beginning to the end, right there. Yeah.
With 19 centimeters.
19 centimeters. So 3 centimeters deep, 19 centimeters in length from bow to stern. Give me a reference. Just give me a reference in terms of. Sorry. Yeah, I need a reference. Yeah, I'm just trying to. On the port side, yeah. It's on the port side forward. And I think the ICCP is not so far from this, so we can use the ICCP. Do you see your visual ICCP?
Notice that topside.
Yes, sir. Roger that. Stand by a second. We didn't see the ICCP just recently. Yes, sir. It's more on the vertical side. Okay, we need to just find something to get a reference to it.
Yeah, because I think below that you got the...
Roger. Do you see? Go slightly off. Go slightly off. Do we see the ICCP?
Not as yet.
Okay, Roger. We're just trying to use something as a reference so that we could indicate where exactly this is. Okay, if we can't see that.
Those are the...
Okay, never mind. Disregard. Come up to the surface. Where you at? Let's see. Let me take a reference. Where you at? There's frame numbers on above the waterline. I think we might have mistook that for the ICCP.
Yeah.
Stand by a second. Alright, it's behind.
Okay.
Alright, you're coming down. Let's continue. Continue on the port side, and then we'll cross over.
Diver heading up.
Okay, if you want to, we cross over.
Diver crossing over to starboard.
Okay, so in reference to the indent we just found, diver came up to the surface and dive supervisor confirmed that it's right below the fourth fair lead on the forward section of the boat. So we have 4 fair leads on the forward section on the port side, and it's right below the 4th fair lead towards the aft on the forward section. Roger, so dive is now swimming from the port side over towards the starboard side. How's the growth on the bottom?
It's very light.
Do you have like light moss or anything, something like that?
Yeah, very light moss.
So diving now, swimming towards the flat bottom. We have light growth of moss and grass on the flat bottom, but no signs of any barnacles or anything to report. No signs of indentations or anything has been reported so far on the flat bottom.
Dive is heading up the starboard side.
Roger, dive is coming up on the starboard side.
Diver heading aft.
Roger, nothing to report. We still have slight scraping here. Any sign of any ICCP as of yet?
Negative topside.
Okay, no sign of no ICCP. Do me a favor, look at the well seam one more time. I mean, right above where you're looking at, right on the starboard side. So, pretty clean on the vertical sides, eh?
Roger that, very clean.
Yeah, roger, I haven't seen no signs. Any little bit of growth in the scrape box.
Roger. The doors. Other than paint removal here, the well seam looks in good condition.
Roger. Please confirm that you still have FRC paint, silicone paint.
That's a roger.
Roger D. Okay, sir. Whenever you get to the next well seam, let's cross it over. Diver at this time is also on the starboard side. Vertical side looks pretty good. Very good.
Roger. Starting to get a little bit of growth now.
Yeah, roger that. Right at the waterline there. Okay. 1, 2, we cross on over here, sir.
Roger.
When we get midship on the flat bottom, let's just do a turnaround, please.
Roger.
Diver now is crossing over from the starboard side towards the port side.
That's correct. Dive is looking forward.
Roger. Dive is midship on the flat bottom. Sorry, in the center of the flat bottom. Alright, looking forward.
Looking starboard.
Roger.
Looking aft.
Roger.
And heading
over towards the port side. Very good, sir. Alright, continue on.
So far, the flat bottom seems to be in a pretty good condition. Light moss.
Roger. Light growth. No signs of groundings, no signs of damages or anything.
Roger. Divers on the port side, vertical.
Roger. Okay, Roger. Dive is back on the port side. That's good video right there, sir. Okay, good. Let's continue going off. Looking forward right here. Stand by. Go. Yeah. All right, let's continue going off.
Roger.
That's good video right there, man. Good. Dive is on the port side, heading off.
Roger.
Alright, keep going off. For the next well seam, we'll cross over.
Roger. The vertical sides are very clean on the
but being a shallow draught, she's at 7-8 meters, as you can see the whole vertical side, and visibility is pretty good today.
Roger.
Alright, so, good. Let's pick up the next well, see?
Roger.
Go for it. Up, right there. Perfect. Alright, so let's cross over.
We're heading to starboard side.
Roger, D. Roger, dive is now crossing over from the port side towards the, from the starboard side, sorry, port side over towards the starboard side. The only little bit of growth that we see is where the block marks were when she was inside dry dock. There's slight growth where the block marks are, but other than that, the flat bottom just have light moss.
That's correct. Looking forward.
Right up, semi. Okay, sorry about that. I was talking severe. So you're in the center now of the flat bottom, correct?
Roger.
Okay. Where are you looking at?
So diver looking forward.
Roger.
Diver looking forward.
Looking forward, panel for me to touch. Okay, perfect.
Diver looking starboard.
Roger, D.
Diver looking aft.
Okay, alright, let's continue on there.
Roger.
So far, everything looks good.
Roger that.
Diving now is coming up on a turn on the starboard side.
Roger.
Roger, diving now is on the starboard side.
Diver looking aft.
Roger.
Diver looking forward.
Roger, diving looking forward. Okay, let's continue going off. I think you should be really, really close to the bilge keel.
Yeah, the bilge keel. Right over there. There they are.
I'm sorry?
No, there they are.
Roger, okay. Okay, diving side bilge keel.
Roger.
You know exactly what a surveyor wants to see for this. Okay, dive is now on the starboard side bilge keel. Let's take a look at the connection point right there.
So from the connection onto the hull, cracks or break in the well seam, and
Nice and clean, no signs of any cracks or anything in the weld seam.
negative, no signs of any cracks or anything, but nice and clean. And also the wings,
Nice and straight. Alright, perfect. Alright, pan off for me a second. Alright, just come off for a second so you get a video without your hand inside of it. Pan a little bit to your right, sir. Alright, perfect. Alright, sir, let's continue on. Let's see how we can do this. Either you can do the whole bilge keel one side, crossover. Is it segmented or is it continuous?
seems continuous.
Okay. Good. Alright, let's continue on then. We can go ahead until we go, if it's continuous, we go ahead until we reach the midship marks, then cross over.
Roger.
Alright, so the bilge keel looks nice and straight. The connection point to our well seam looks pretty good, very good condition, no signs of any breaks, cracks, or anything. Continue on. Let's look like it's segmented.
Pretty segmented.
Alright, so it is segmented, okay. Okay, coming to the end of the first one.
Roger. You see at the end of the first bilge keel is same as the beginning. Well seems in good condition. No damages to it.
Roger, everything looks good, nice and straight. This is the first bilge keel on the starboard side. Alright, if you come off, let's take a look at the vertical side of it. Just come off and just pan from bow to stern, take a look at the vertical side.
Roger.
Perfect. Alright, sir, that's the midship numbers there, I take it.
Roger.
Alright, let's continue with the next bilge keel, and then we'll come up the midship numbers.
Alright. So the connection onto the hull is also in a good condition. Some removal of paint, but that's no damages into the well seam. And also the wings are very nice and straight.
Nice and straight, no signs of deflections, anything on the wing.
Negative. So diver heading off.
Roger, continue going off.
You know, finish this bilge keel, then come back to the midship.
Yeah, Roger D. The bilge keel is cemented. Divers on the second bilge keel on the starboard side.
Roger.